How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's having a good morning or afternoon, depending on where you're at. How's it going, Petter? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Emma? How's it going, Shadow? Welcome to the stream. And hello, JN. You have cars that you need to complete for your collection? Which car is better? Depends on whether I have them or not. Oh, I mean, I probably have them. Depends on whether I have extras of them, that is. I feel like something is missing. That. Which Myers makes? Because there is a Myers Minx that's only been out once. And it is actually being voted on in the backstage pass. Wait, no. I just pulled these yeah. That's being voted on in the backstage pass actually this week. Yeah, I'm serious. This starting in like an hour, it's going to be voted on in the backstage. I kid you not. And that's the one that makes the most sense to vote on, because the other side is just returning exclusives. Was that the only car you needed? Yeah, I only have one of those cars anyways. Jaguar. Uno. Wait, that's not the right one. Oh, same story. Extreme E. I really don't have that many extra cars on this account. I don't even have a number 6 on this account. The SVT Cobra is up for a vote. Not in the backstage, but we're actually voting that's part of Midnight Muscle. Yeah, I really don't have that many extra cars on this account, to be honest. The 1980 Lotus. Saw that one today as well. That one's up for vote next week. Yes, he has quite a list. The number 100 is up for votes. That's this upcoming week on the same side as the Myers. So you're definitely going to want to vote for the Myers and the Lincoln Co. That's going to be up for vote in the backstage. The Morris Traveler. Wait, aren't we unlocking that? That's... I swore. Am I going crazy? Didn't we just unlock that? It was like last week. Did you not do the... No? Where was that then? I swore I just updated. I saw that just a second ago. Oh, that's funny. No, I did the wrong one. I was doing it really quick, updating the car lists. Yeah, give me a second. I messed up this thing because I saw at the bottom of my list the Hidden Horizons thing, and I thought that I had just neglected to update my list, but that was there because it didn't win. That is why that was down there. But I went ahead and updated all of the ones up top showing that that car was coming out. Series 56. So I just have to delete that real quick. The WRX 2022. I remember seeing that car on the list as well. So the 2022 is on the other side of the vote. It's in Japanese automotive. The BRZ 2022 I probably have actually. The AT37 likewise just lost to the vote. Which one's the AT37? So is this the AT37? This is AT38. This is the AT37, so I just have one of those. The question is, how fast are you at sniping cars? Because I don't need a lot of these cars. BRZ 2022. Yeah, I got 2 of those as well. Yeah, if you're fast at sniping these cars, I can sell them to you real quick. Go ahead and get ready for the AT37. Because they'll eventually be in the backstage anyways. I mean, yeah, somebody can steal it. What were you expecting? You gotta be quick. With all 14 viewers of the stream. I mean, if you're gonna be around in like 3 or 4 hours, I can sell him after the stream, but you ready for the BRZ? All right. You searching? I only have one of those. I got a couple of the brats though. Did you get it? Nice. You ready for a brat? Let me know when you're ready for a Lincoln Co. Those are the other ones I have extras on though. Yeah, this upcoming backstage and next week's backstage have 3 of the cars you're looking for. And at least for the I also just sold one of the cars, the Lincoln Co number 100, but the Lincoln Co 100 and Myers Manx have a pretty decent chance of winning that. That's all right. It's being voted on literally this upcoming week. So, you know, I just realized I put the wrong cars. Oh, you're fine. Yeah, I prepped a backstage vote and I put the wrong cars. I put the ones that we're voting on this week rather than the ones that we're voting on next week. So let me update that real quick. I thought I had it ready, just waiting for pictures. But I put this week's cars rather than last week's, or the ones that are in the shop right this moment rather than the ones that we're voting on in like 45 minutes. That's funny, the only notification I got was the one you missed. It's hilarious. All the rest just went silently. Alright, so the votes that we're starting in 45 minutes is the 2020 Lincoln Co. number 100. 2023 Myers Manx versus Polaris RZR Pro Ultimate. And the 2023 Formula Drift number 64 Forsberg Racing Nissan Z. Now, out of all 4 of those cars, the only 2 I've actually used is the Formula Drift and the Lincoln Co's number 100. But that Myers Manx is still a true exclusive. And the number 100 hasn't been seen since Series 28, so. All right, this is just going to take me 2 more seconds. Yeah, that RZR was last seen, I guess that was 10 series ago, but Series 45. All right. It's ready. Now we're ready. Which Nissan? Pontiac 68. That's another one that I was fairly positive saw, but then it's just probably a bunch of Pontiacs. Pontiac 68. Nope, just the one. Just the one. Now, there's a lot of exclusive Pontiacs. Wow. I got a bunch of judges, but no, it's part of Midnight Muscle. Did you see Nissan's on the current playlist? Did I not update? No, I didn't mean to back out all the way. Did I not update for this series after all? I swore I did. Wait, where's the Driss Nissan? Was it? Oh, okay, I see. I see. Ah, you're fine, better. These are extra cars. I'm not worried about it. And even if it was the only version of the car I had, I still would be worried about it. Yeah, I didn't even have... I actually do have that on here. Series 30 Summer. That's hilarious. All right, that vote's just waiting on the current vote to finish and me getting a picture. Let's do that drift on real quick, actually. What's the restriction? Oh, we're going to use the Formula Drift Nissan Z to unlock the Formula Drift Nissan Z for the third time. Yeah, let's do it. I just realized I was muted. I was despairing over the fact that they made the vehicle that I was doing this for locked behind a really, really, really long drift zone. I think I muted because I had to cough earlier. Anybody know what the goal for this drift zone is? Did they make it easy, like 500,000, or is it closer to like 800,000? This is the car that we're actually doing the drift zone to unlock right now. $600K. This car is obtainable right now for doing this drift zone right here. Getting 600,000 drift score, which we're going to hit right about now. We still have the rest of the drift zone to go, so definitely very obtainable. If it was 1.2 million, only a couple of people in the world would have been able to do it. It could have made it 1 million though. As far as I'm aware, there's not any cars in the game that can go 480 miles an hour unless there's been a new exploit that's been found. 480 miles an hour is not possible though. Regularly, at least. Yeah. Definitely isn't super easy, but it is possible. Something I asked when I realized, before I realized I was muted, which event do y'all want to do? Because we only got a little bit. Did I complete like a daily challenge over here or something? The heck? I'm so confused. Did I just not claim this? That is so weird. Trial. Chevy Corvettes B class. It's probably gonna understeer like crazy, but I am on a controller, Drizzy. On an Xbox Series X. Saw the trial marker. I saw the trial marker over here somewhere. We got 2 minutes. I don't have pictures of either of those cars. Nor my own car. I don't have a picture of that car either. I am not sure. I think I might have. It's been a very long time since I messed with it though. So I do change this. Not sure if these arrows indicate the default settings or just the setting that you had it when you before you started messing with it. But if they're the default settings, no, I haven't changed them at all. I would say give it a while. So you say you're new to the game. I would say give it a little bit to see if you can get used to the settings. Because the majority of these are just feel type things. Does he even have a Chevy? I mean, sure. He's probably going to quit out of the trial, but it's whatever. The majority of these are like feel things, like how far you have to pull the throttle before it starts actually revving, or how far you have to turn your stick before you actually start turning. Those type of things. That's what the majority of those settings are for. So changing, for instance, how long you have to pull before it starts accelerating will make your throttle more touchy. Same with the brake. But it'll also mean that if you pull at 10%, with default settings, you'll be accelerating about 5%. But with the adjusted settings, you would be accelerating 10%. That would mean that as you pull more, as you push down more, you're accelerating and changing less. So how's it going? Exile, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I would say just give it a bit to get used to it. And once you get used to it, if you still don't like it, you can try changing it. Just keep in mind, if you shorten, if you pull the x-axis in and the y-axis out, small adjustments are going to make more of an impact. Hey, it's Eagles Rock. Small world. In my potentially very understeery car. Oh, we got a wing on the back. It should be fine. Seems like it's way too fast, though. Where is our friend Jaden? What's this? Well, he made it past. Sir, you're supposed to pass the drive at SAR. That's all right. He will catch up. Hopefully. I'm definitely not going to be doing that because that would be practically impossible for me to catch up to him. But even if he was next to me, that would be quite rude to do. Hey, what the heck, man? Not a drive star. What was that for? GG's, everybody. Yeah, he makes some pretty good liveries. He also plays a lot. He's won quite a few livery competitions. Yeah, I can never really get into first-person shooters on controller. Are you wall riding, Miss Emma? What am I seeing here? Ow. That was not a wall ride. That was Pablo rammed me into the wall. That's what happened there. No, my alarm's going off to wake up. That didn't work. This game is crossplay, yes. You can play with PC and Xbox and PS5. They're not going to catch Tegan again. It's alright though. We won. GG's everybody. I think I rammed Tegan past the finish line actually. Was it you? I know I seen a wall ride in there somewhere. Seen it with my own two eyes. Who won, Shadow? I feel like that's most circuits. Have a good one, Drizzy. Thanks for tuning in. I feel like most circuits, the Dravitars are overtuned. Let's see, we need another at least 4 points, preferably 24 points, but that's probably not going to happen. Give it a shot though. Rods and customs. Let's try rods and customs. Checkpoint remains undefeated. That is unfortunate. Surely I have a car for this. And that's one way to do it, I guess. Turn those alarms off. I'm clearly awake, phone. Why are you giving me alarms? Oh, hey. I do have some cars. There seems to be a discrepancy here in the drivability of these two cars. One has twice the horsepower of the other. Almost literally. What could possibly go wrong? Well, Jordan brought the rental, so that's lovely. No, sorry, Jaden. And he flew past the checkpoint. Go. Okay, yeah, this does not turn at all. That's lovely. That's a fence. That is a fence. Ouch. Sorry. Where even is that guy? He is way back there. What the heck? GG's, everybody. I don't think we're gonna have time to get 24 points. What are credits for in this game? Do we actually have a purpose for credits in this game? Oh yay, the rain. That'll certainly solve all of my grip problems. I corner bomb more grays. Does that do anything for me? Hang on a second. We just had a Corvette trial. Now we have a rosin cut. Is this Midnight Muscle in disguise? Is that what's going on here? 'Cause I feel like I've had two muscle cars back to back. And we're not gonna get 40 points. Spoiler alert. I'm gonna go drift in the Lunar Arena real quick to get that single point, and then we should be good. I think we're at 19 right now. Oh wait, no, never mind. We got it. Cool. Already got that. No, they are not. What was the last restriction? Fancy utility. Like seriously, how is this not Midnight Muscle? Fancy utility, Rotten Customs, and Corvette. What about next week? So Lunar New Year's Chinese, but we have an LFA featured here. And another drift, and another drift. I guess just because of the drift arena. That looks like BMWs, so possibly saloons. I had to guess. Let's look. No, just Lexus actually. Are those Lexuses? Why do they look like Beamers? It's weird. We got Nissan and Infiniti. That championship. Retro saloons. Pick up some 4x4s. I think we'll be fine without restarting because I don't really want to do the event labs. So we'll just chill for a minute here. Better switch accounts real quick. Hey, Emma with the gift of memberships. Thank you so much, Emma. Congratulations, ITG. Gremlin. Wait, is that Doc? Did he make another YouTube account? Rosh, Terrence, and Kebabinator. Hey, what's up, Avi? Not a problem. Thank you so much, Emma, for those gifted memberships. Congratulations to all of you who just received a gifted membership. Actually, I might end up needing to restart after all, because I'm going to take 2 screenshots. The question is, if I upload them one at a time, if I upload them one at a time, will it actually do it correctly? They're already advertising little tidbits about the game that they've already announced. At the next Horizon, let's try that again. At the next Horizon Festival, player houses will become an even larger part of your experience. Each house features a customizable garage that you can decorate to your liking. Create your own personal showroom for other players to visit. You'll also be able to view, download, and use other players' garage layouts. Wait, so you can share your garage layout? The heck? Midnight Muscle needs my vote. So why are we voting for Midnight Muscle is my question. Let's compare these, because we have series 38, 17, 35, 39, 29, 17 versus series 33, 54, 43, 32, 33, 43. And based on the car rewards, at least for how long ago we saw them all, Japanese automotive should win. But that's only basing it on the car rewards. So my question is why do you think Midnight Muscle should win? Let's see, will it upload most interesting events? Yeah. Yeah, because I can see your point there, because I remember Japanese automotive, and I remember I used the B class. What's it called? Like 80% of the events were B class restriction, Japanese, and I used the exact same car for almost every single event. So I could see that actually. This car right here, I used that for like all the events. Still has the same tune on it actually. I'm gonna have to restart. Because it was not uploading my thing. It is not something you want to interrupt. All right, so we got the image. I forgot to look what won last week. I forgot to look. Was it the Plymouths or the AMC and the Pontiac? Because I was rooting for the AMC and the Pontiac. It's all right, I can check.
Welcome back, Munchkin.
Hey, the one that deserved it won. That's a rarity. All right. All right. So we got that down. We're going to go ahead and get this little guy. I will make a post about the 2 series after the stream. So cute. This is a very good emote, by the way. Very cute emote if y'all want to make sure you have it unlocked. Very cute emote. That's why they called it so cute. I should... Let's knock these out real quick, actually. I think we could do this in a stock linking code number 100, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did this in all stock cars last time. Sorry, I just got a message from work at obviously the worst possible time. As always. They're gonna shut down all my fuel for several hours. Stock tunes are illegal for the stunts? What if it's A800? Don't think of it as a stock tune. Think of it as Forza curated that tune for that PR stunt. They just didn't realize it. That's gonna suck if they shut down our fuel, because the gas station across the street is being demolished and rebuilt. So we've been enjoying increased sales for the past several days because of that, and it's gonna go into the next couple of months. But if customers come in and see that our gas is also down, that's gonna be quite a letdown for a lot of customers, especially if customers have really long memories. And hopefully the sign that I just sent will help alleviate some of that. Don't think of it as our gas is down. Think of it that we're upgrading our gas. That's where we're upgrading the systems behind our gas so that we can better help you. Of course it's raining. Why would it not be raining? Just driving a front wheel drive vehicle in the rain. Nothing to see here, fellas. One down. Yeah, I would like to point out that random is still in our party. That is amazing. He's just down for the flow, whatever we want to do. What were the goals for these? This was 110. We got it by 12 miles an hour. This was 90. We got it by 5 miles an hour. This one is 87. I mean, I feel like if he knew he was in a live stream, he would be more willing to stay at that point, but he hasn't even had cars for some of these events. He did terrible on that last race. He was in a stock rear-wheel drive vehicle. Oh yeah. Oh no. Well, shucks. I'm actually gonna rewind because I took that turn very badly. If I take it better, we can easily do this. Oh, come on. Was it gonna still have failed pop up? Yeah. Oh, cool. But let me do it. There we go. Yeah, most likely was not easy to control at all. Especially since he's very, very new player. Alright, do I have an A-class Lexus or do I need to put a tune on something? Lexus. Does this have a wing that is just not showing? No, it doesn't, so we need to put a tune on this. Street racing, actually. We might not have to put a tune on it. We'll be fine. That's fine. Okay. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. Got that done. Okay, so I'm assuming it can be any Jaguar. We need to drift 3 times in any Jaguar. Yeah, I don't have a Jaguar with a drift tune. That can probably do it though. It's got 400 horsepower. Yeah, that's all it was. Right next to the stadium too. Are we going to be able to get in there in time, though? Well, actually, getting in there is not the hard part. It's going to be finding it. 30 seconds. Timer's running. Oh, that's not as hard as I thought it would be. It spoke too soon. Hey, yes, we got it. Wah ha 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 ha. Yes, there is that. I was thinking there would be a lot more barriers than there actually are, but it's been a while since I did this, so. Are we not waiting to join a trial? Oh, there we go. I think Jaden might have been in his house. All right. Enough messing about. Let's start racing. Yeah, it looks like it kicked him. There's only 5 of us. Oh, was that a racing Lexus? That can get down to A class? Or is that just delivery? It's just a delivery. I was the only one that brought a LC. Everybody else brought a RC. What the heck? He missed the checkpoint. Oh, we lost a random. What the heck? Sorry, I'm up. Sorry, I'm up. Didn't break in time. Katya's down for the count. GG's everybody. Yeah, not terribly. Not like he was only in front of the Drivatar that I intentionally knocked out of a checkpoint. That's not like that's the case at all. Welcome back, Petter. What's up, Godspeed? Welcome to the stream. Came back to a black screen. Horizon Callejera. This is the one with yeah, that thing. The thing in the middle. That's always an interesting part of the race. Easy to pass Drivatars on. Should be able to pass the first place Drivatars there if we haven't caught up to him before then. Okay, seriously, Katya? Ooh. Pablo managed to get through that section really easily. Now it's a chase. There's only a couple of corners we can catch him on. Maybe the last corner. Those big wings holding you back. GG's, everybody. Yeah, he had plenty of top end and was glued to the track for the corners. Standard Dravatar practices. Oh, I'm not the party leader. Or am I? I am. What the heck? Why wouldn't it let me invite him? Is it still considering that I was... There we go. It was still considering that I was not in game. Loading screens for the win. Nissan and Infinity. Probably end up bringing a Nissan. Circuit sprint. Hold up, so Jaden just stayed in the party even though he wasn't in the race. That is actually insane. Actually insane. Oh, the CJ is in this game. Excuse me. Okay, let's figure out how this car drives. Seems to be a lot looser than I was thinking it would be. Whoa. GG's everybody. Yeah. Yeah, this vehicle acts very, very strangely on corners. It's like, I think it just has bad tires. That might be it. It's like it thinks it has it, and then it just doesn't. And it slides out. Which probably means it has too much power with the bad tires. GG's for batting. Hey, he passed the finish line. Only 20 seconds behind. All right. That's our 20 points. Now we have retro saloons. Definitely have a tune for the B-class pickups. What do we have for B-class saloons? It's raining, so I really don't want to take this. This one should be fine though. Be very understeery. That one's an off-road tune. This one should handle the best, but it's rear-wheel drive, so if it's raining, that might be a problem. Heavy precipitation. Okay. Yeah, the Chase would be a pretty good car for this. All-wheel drive and lightweight. Decent handling. Since it's the rain, the problem with that is it's going to be all of these are going to be boats. And both these are going to not handle very well because of the rain. So I guess we just take a boat. GG's everybody. Ow. Sorry, Aggie. GG's everybody. All right. Sorry, I got a request from work that I was trying to fix real quick. All right, sorry about that, guys. And Emma. All right. Then after the stream, I'm gonna have a lot of work to do. I don't know what I just picked. Hopefully it's good. That shouldn't be terrible. It's at least a cross-country tune. It's not what I would have picked, though. But to be fair, I'm not sure what I would have picked, so I would have had to look. Darn truck. Ran into a Dravatar. Almost got landed on by another Dravatar. Jaden should do pretty well on this one, since that's one of the starter cars, the Bronco. Okay then. This thing is way too fast for a B class, which means it has no grip. That was first gear. It is not where I wanted to be. GG's everybody. Jaden must have missed the checkpoint. I completely missed that checkpoint. It's cutting that way too tight. GG's everybody. All right, what are we at for points? Need 6 more points. That would make it 4 points. And then the weekly challenge, we need to hit 200 miles an hour, win 2 road circuit races. Wow. Drive 20 miles. Okay, maybe not. Seems a bit much. Might actually do one of the event labs after all. Or we could just do Hot Wheels. What do you say? You want to do that Hot Wheels championship real quick to get to 40 points? Oh, on a Lunar lookout viewing platform. Okay. Uh-oh. Nope. I was thinking that would stop me, but it definitely did not. Wow. I'm technically kind of on the platform. I'm at least 3/4 on the platform. No, that's gonna put me back on there anyways. All right, well, I am 85% certain that Mr. Jaden does not have enough progress in Hot Wheels to join us, being level 35 as he is. So as soon as it lets me kick him out of the party, so it doesn't prevent us from starting the next race. All right. Sorry, buddy. We're going Hot Wheels. I don't know what it classifies as world's fastest, so I guess we'll see what the restriction calls for. What did we recommend the first time we did this? Let's see. Description all the way at the bottom. Okay, so the Bugatti EB 110 Super Sport, I think, was specifically tuned for this, if I do recall correctly. Bugatti. That is A-Class. That is drift tires. Looks like it. And this is my tune. So this is shared. Yeah, drift suspension settings. Other than the suspension, it's road settings. So this is shared. Everybody ready? I want to make sure everybody has cars for this before we start. Just go. Yes, ma'am. I'm not sure if I actually voted yet, Petter, but I did recommend to vote for that. I haven't voted on anything yet. Remind me after this race. This is gonna hurt. A little less drifting, a little more racing. But my Bugatti just wants to drift. Ah, this is gonna hurt too. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. That didn't work out too well. Alright, how does the suspension hold up? Like a champ. Ooh, whoa. GG's, everybody. Yes, that it did. All right, what's the next race? Please, not a circuit. Please, not a circuit. Anything but a circuit. Hey. Move out of the way, tectonics. This is not a straight line. Why does the game think that's a straight line? The track was like completely straight. If you looked at the mini map, that was most definitely not a straight line. All right, this is gonna hurt. Ow, look at the back of this car. What in the world have I done to this poor Bugatti? Nothing more than scrap metal now. Lost my right mirror. Windshield's completely busted. No, actually the windshield is the only one that made it. All the other things of glass on this are gone for the count. GG's everybody. Alrighty. Let's get our vote in. Let's buy up all these backstage pass cars. And we officially still have one extra backstage pass. Alrighty, thank you everybody for tuning in. Hopefully everybody was able to enjoy the stream. I'm gonna hop off because I've got some work to do. Ooh. Until hopefully next week, I'm gonna unlock this car for the third time, I think. Playground games to look forward to. David versus Goliath. It still looks like David versus Goliath. Yeah, I just hired another night clerk, so he should be good. Should be in the optimal word. He's starting training tomorrow, so hopefully that works out. But yeah, hope to see y'all next week. And until then, hope everybody has a good one, and bye everybody.